Welcome back. Nisha Ajmani from the Desert Water Agency is here. Officially, it's still spring, but it feels more like summer. And she's here to remind us that we can continue conserving water as the temperatures go up. And this time of year, the water usage really goes up because you're throwing more water at the lawn and those kinds of things. And so there's lots of ways to save, though.
Right. People want to keep their plants alive, so we do tend to see an increase in outdoor water use as the temperature warms up. So yeah, there are lots of ways that conservation is still really important even with the warmer weather. So one of the easiest things you can do is check your irrigation system for leaks, breaks, or water that might be just spraying in the wrong direction. You want to make sure it's hitting your plants and not the pavement.
Right. And a lot of times you see that, and sometimes it's just a sprinkler head that's off, and they have to quickly replace that. Easy fix.
Exactly.
But you also recommend that the timing of watering is important this time of year.
Yes, so watering in the early morning or the late evening is your best bet because it will help reduce evaporation and allow your plants to get more of the water.
And the type of irrigation used is important. You want people to go for the drip irrigation because that goes to the roots as opposed to just spraying all over the plant.
Yeah, so watering the roots will also reduce that evaporation, make sure the water is soaking up, or the plant is soaking up most of the water.
Right.
And then you can even install those drip irrigation systems or do it by hand and make sure you're just getting it right on the roots.
Yeah, put it right on the roots. And you were looking at some pictures of native plantscape. Choosing native plants is a great way to conserve water.
Yeah, so those desert-friendly native plants are natural to the area, they're hardy, they're ready for the environment. They can handle the heat better here than the other plants, which means they need less water.
You guys also offer a number of incentives, and one of my favorites, as you know, we've discussed, the Smart Irrigation Controller.
Yeah.
I love mine.
So that is a favorite. We're actually showing a bunch of our rebates up here, the smart controller in the corner, which I'm probably blocking, but it's over here.
We got it up on the full screen.
And
efficient toilets, you're offering rebate, and this is something, I had some friends that just moved into a house, and they were going to replace the toilets anyway. I said, remember, check with the water agency to see what model you get a rebate for.
Yeah, so that's a great indoor one. And then for outdoors, we also have the sprinkler nozzles, the efficient sprinkler heads, and nozzles, the smart irrigation controller, and then of course our grass removal rebate program.
Yeah, the turf rebate is $3 per square foot, but the important part about that, you have to submit a plan to the water agency first because you guys have to know what's being replaced.
Right. So actually for all of our rebates, it's important to go to our website first, make sure you're purchasing the correct item and following the instructions, which do vary a little bit depending on what the rebate is.
Okay. It's an important reminder, especially as the temperatures go up. And you're probably tempted, like I am, to water a little more frequently, but watering at the right time of the day, and you can save yourself some water, and that keeps the water bill low, and it preserves our most important resource. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Jeff.